Welcome to Pass Your Real Estate Exam with me, Diana. These are the exact study notes that I use to pass the real estate exam, and I am sharing them with you. Click the link below for more resources and to connect with me. In our study session, we're going to cover Florida real estate license laws. Let's begin. Florida Statute Chapter 475. The requirements for a real estate school, the requirements for sales associates and brokers, definitions of sales associate and broker, information about the Real Estate Recovery Fund, rules about license renewal, fees, and continuing education, and what constitutes an active or inactive license. 61J2 Florida Administrative Code. 61J2 is not a law. It is a set of rules created by the FREC to enforce Chapter 475. What's the difference? Chapter 475 was passed by the Florida legislature, the body of elected officials who govern Florida. The law says that it is legal and what is not. The FREC enforce the law. They ensure that the law is carried out and to explain to everyone across the state how to do that. The FREC was empowered to create the rules 61J2. 61J2 is the how to Chapter 475 is the what. So 61J2, how, 475, what. The rules laid out in 61J2 are simply directions based off of Chapter 475. Chapter 20, Florida Statutes. Chapter 20, also known as Organizational Structure, deals with the executive branch of the Florida government. Chapter 455, Florida Statutes, the general rules governing all of the professions regulated by the DBPR. The DBPR regulates all kinds of jobs, not just real estate. Lots of other professions that require a license. Chapter 455 codifies the general practices and procedures used by DBPR. Chapter 120, Florida Statutes. Chapter 120, also known as Administrative Procedure Act, and it has to do with how regulatory agencies decide and implement agency action. Chapter 120 lays out how a regulatory agencies, for example the FREC, carry out their licensing procedures and disciplinary processes. Anything having to do with appealing a decision, disciplinary actions, how long the committee has to make a decision on an application, the rules around informing an applicant, whether and why they were denied. Compare and contrast Chapter 455 and 120 and 475. Chapter 455 outlines the rules in general for professions regulated by the DBPR. It makes a general set of rules for all professions. Chapter 120 has the rules for what the FREC and other regulatory bodies have to do in terms of licensing and licensee discipline. Chapter 120 makes the rules for the FREC, and Chapter 475 makes the rules for licensees. Chapter 475 has all the laws specific to the practice of real estate. This law outlines who can apply for a license and what the licensing exam looks like and how to maintain a license. Let's review. It's a perfect time to hit that like button and to subscribe so we can have more study sessions together. Let's review some of the vocabulary. Caveat emptor. The concept that a buyer is responsible for verifying the quality and value of goods prior to the purchase. The golden rule. Realtors, whatsoever yea would that others should do to you, do yea even so to them. I wish I had a cool accent to say that, like a pirate accent or something. That would be cool. The code of ethics aims to guide agents and brokers in situations that can be ethically tricky. The code of ethics is based on treat others the way you wish to be treated. All right, friends, we have completed our study session of the Florida Real Estate License Laws. And thank you for joining me. I will see you on our next study session. Bye for now.